living beyond my expectations. I say that is because there's no limit to the expectations that you see within yourself. But you gotta put in the work to keep going. To live, to create, to build a foundation that nobody can break nor take. For if you're alpha, you walk alone and create greatness. To have the right team to build up, not to build down, but to live beyond the expectations of life that you create for yourself, that you live and you learn to grow within the understanding that who you are, nobody can break you. For what you can do, nobody can make you. Goodness, it feels good out here this morning. I swear it does. So, I'll be listening to these motivational speeches and stuff like that to get a very better clarification and vision of my provision. And just live beyond it. To know that I can do it. I might not have it all together yet, but once the investation come into place the way I invested and the process come together, everything gonna fall together. I'm gonna be so caught up that they can't even keep up. They so confused they don't know my next move. You know why? I play chess, not checkers. It's life. The life you create is the life you live. If you want better, you're gonna do better. To achieve better, you gotta be able to willing to accept better and do better. That's how I feel. Majority of the time I be my own motivation. But sometimes that's what you gotta be. To push yourself, to get back on track, make yourself go a little bit harder than you did before. Sometimes you gotta take a risk. How would you know if it's gonna be what you expect or don't expect it to be if you don't ever take a risk? How are you gonna be able to flourish? How are you gonna be able to receive your blessings? You can't stay stagnant. A place in the environment that's bringing you down and is not allowing you to grow or progress in life is a dangerous one. You'll be stuck forever. So you gotta be willing to get out there, live, learn, travel, explore, and make it happen. Walk with a purpose, live with a purpose, work with a purpose. Stay 10 steps in front of them. They'll never know what's up. Stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. Live your life. Don't worry about what people think or what they gotta say. You good, you winning, you achieving, you're attracting all of your blessings. Just one thing, keep your head up, not down. You're beautiful. And don't worry about it. You don't need nobody else to fix your crown. Live beyond the expectations of life. And allow everything to fall into place the way it should be. Just have faith and keep going. No matter what. No matter what. As long as you got you good. As long as you got God, you good. Divinely protected. They can't touch you. They didn't make you, so they definitely can't break you. And what's not meant for you will never, ever be a loss. Remember that. But losses, taking L's, can be a lesson of life as well. It can either be a blessing or a lesson. Only time a person can bring you down if you allow them to. Be humble to know who you are and what comes with what you're doing. To know how you need to move, how you need to react, and how you need to respond. And the things that you have that you should be truly grateful for. But don't be so humble where they want to step over you and take advantage of you. They see it, but they can't see it. Because who I am becoming is a whole lot different than who I was. Gotta keep striving. And don't let nothing knock you off your pivot. Because at the end of the day, you got you, right? You're still breathing. You're still walking with a purpose. You're still living. So who cares what they got to say? Do your thing. Like I said, the sky is the limit, but it's not the only stop. Live beyond your expectations and grow with an understanding and know that there's a purpose for you, just like the rest. But it's different. To flourish, to explore and live life, to create the foundation and build with the infestations that you are creating within the mind, to put it together. That's how I feel. It feels so good out here though. I love the fall, and it's almost fall time too. One of my favorite seasons of the year. It's not too hot, not too cold. It's just right with a different transformation. The leaves turn colors. The breeze come out. Transformation. God's redirection. And what he's preparing you for, you're going to be ready. So all that you go through, all that you're becoming, all that you're putting up with, all that you're building, watch it happen. Believe in yourself, never doubt yourself. Be your biggest supporter. Be your biggest fan. They don't like you no way, boss up on them. They gonna stay focused on you and trying to keep up with you. By then, you're gonna be so caught up, they can't even keep up. They gonna be so confused. Like, how she do that? How he do that? How she get that? How he get that? Nah, this can't be true. How they traveling like that? How they moving like that? How they driving a big body? Like, how they got that business? Hold up, how they get that degree? Like, what's going on? Where this money coming from? What they really doing? But guess what? They ain't gonna have no access to you. You know why? They counted you out before you even got started. So why do they deserve to be at your table? When God's preparing you and redirecting you to a better provision of what you have for yourself, and you're finally able to see it because you're not blind no more, you're no longer tolerating the BS, the unnecessary things. Your peace and your sanity is more important than anything or having anybody into your life, especially a group of people. I don't fit in a crowd. I like to stand out because I'm different. I'm unique. Limited access. You know why? Because everybody not for me. Everybody not against. Everybody not against me, but everybody not for me. Just because a loyal person, just because they loyal, don't mean you got to have them in your circle. You got to be mindful. You got to know your worth. Sometimes you just need to take a step back and observe the foolishness so you will know that God don't play about you. They can't get in with you, so they watch you from a distance. Forget their social criticism. They're not able to come forth in a proper manner. They're not able to have a civilized conversation to actually get to know and get a better understanding of where you coming from and where you trying to go. You gotta live. It's okay. It's gonna hurt. You just gotta cut them off. They not for you no way. They only gonna bring you down. See that hawk? It's a spiritual animal. It's nature. It's life. We all got one. You gonna change and make it happen? Or you just gonna sit there and let it fall apart and not even come together? But you gotta put it together. You gotta put in the work. You gotta put in the effort to know your potential and to know your worth and to know that you have a purpose. You're gonna step in it. And it's going to be the greatest risk, the greatest thing you ever took. And I love it. Pain only makes you stronger, because the pain is power. And you are power. You are pressure. Live your life. Keep your head up. Keep your guards up. Tighten up. Don't worry about it. Just live. Accept life for what it is. And to do better. And to create better. To live better. Because the provision I have, they can't even see it. But the illusions they have is so confusion. I had to just back up and say, you know what, I'm good on you, little baby. And just live my life. It's more peace, it's more sanity there. It's not where you come from, it's where you're going. You want better, you're gonna do better. You deserve better, so you're gonna choose better. You're gonna think better. You're gonna be more wisely about how you move, how you speak, how you talk. It's not about where you come from, it's where you're going and where you choose to go and what you choose to do with your life. It's okay. It is perfectly fine. But this morning I feel so good. It feels good. And I really, really, really love the vibration. Like, I live for me. I live for the Lord. I live to create and to build a foundation that nobody can break. To know that I am capable of anything. Positive mindset, positive influence, better connection. Sometimes it be your own people you gotta cut off too. They ain't no good. Like I said, it's okay to rock alone. They don't think like you do. They don't move like you do. They're not able to. They see the anointing over your life. They see the potential in your eyes. They see the purpose. They feel like you're a threat. Well, let them feel how they want to feel. It's a personal problem. Because in reality, they don't got a problem with me. They got a problem with themselves. Think about it. I say, it's going to be a great day. Once I have that in my mind, that's how I'm going to move. That's how I'm going to think. That's how I'm going to know. You sit back, you observe, and you watch. You feel it, the energy. Got some energy vampires out here too, boy. I tell you, you got to watch your back. Just know once you get to where you're going, watch them come out the woodwork. They already wondering what you got going on. They already wondering how you living, what you doing. My bad. Keep living. They confused. Because they don't know what you gonna do next. They don't really know how you coming. They say, oh, she think on a deeper level. I can't fool with her. Oh. You know, sometimes feeling might be mutual. They can't think like me. They can't move like me. They don't have the potential like me. Any and everything is replaceable. But once that good thing gone, they gone. You'll never have that back in your life. Know that. Live for that. Accept that. Understand that. And once you put it all together, ain't nothing gonna be able to stop you. Once you get to that point, not only in your mind, but in a physical stance, like, hey, I got this. I can do this. You feel me? I'm back in beast mode. Nobody and anything can stop you. They have no access to you. They can't touch you. They can only talk. But that's what people about. You gotta watch them messy people too. Boy, I tell you, you can't tell them anything. You gotta watch who you tell your business to. Main and pulling, don't tell them nothing. Give them a short understanding of what they need to know. They don't need to know everything. It ain't their business. They nosy. You going through something in life, vent to God, don't vent to them. Because they messy. You got to keep them people out your circle. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Sit back, listen, and observe. And create a better understanding within yourself and life. Because they can't claim something that they didn't create themselves. If they ain't trying to eat with you, if they didn't starve with you, why do you feel that they deserve to be at the table that God is preparing you for? Think about it. Live beyond your expectations of life. And to know that everything is going to fall together in the right way. All money ain't good money. All money ain't worth it. You get blessings from the devil and God. Understand the differences? Just because it shine, just because it bling, don't mean it's good. Legitimate success, affirmations, motivation, dedication, and hard work. Because at the end of the day, you walking with a purpose. Good mindset, good head on your shoulder. Live it, know it. It's okay. It's only gonna get better. You gotta know that it's gonna get better. You gotta choose to make it better. Always expect the unexpected. Be ready for any and everything. Know that. But continue my little walk this morning. Hear the birds out here chirping. That was a vulture. That thing scared me. I ain't gonna even lie. Shoot. It didn't do nothing till I walked about 5 feet away from it. And then it said, it's the life you create for yourself. Health is wealth. You know that? It feels so wonderful. It feels so good. I have my sanity. I have the peace. I have the provision. I know where I'm going and I know where I'm headed. I've been through way worse things. I ain't gonna lie and say like I don't struggle, because I do. I'm human and I make mistakes. It's up to you to hold accountability and correct yourself. And with that being said, like, to have people in your life that's gonna let you know when you're wrong and understand when you're right, but yet they still loyal. You feel me? They're still there. You eating so they eat. You feel me? Like, that's the part about cutting people off so you can have more room to allow the right people to come into your life. Think about it. You feel it? Extraordinary vibes. That they be like, oh, she thinks she all that. I am. Like, when they start bringing up your past, or your past come knocking at your door, when you already on the hill from that, that's how you know your future is here. So you got to continue to be stepping into that purpose to have that future that you desire and that you know that you are building and investing in. But you can't have the wrong people in your circle. And like I say, it could be your own people too. Gotta watch it. You can always create another family, but you'll never get that sanity and that sanity back from once if you allow it to destroy you mentally, if you allow it to destroy you physically. Sometimes you got to separate yourself from toxic environments. And it's okay to start over. At least you're starting with experience. You feel me? It's life. We all go through it. But everybody not going to admit it. I don't feel like I'm better than anybody or no one because I'm not perfect. I go through stuff just like an average person. I have higher expectations of myself. I don't want to walk with nobody that ain't got no purpose, not living a purpose, not even got no meaning to life. It ain't no light over there. It's dark. Why I want them in my circle for? What I want to hang out with them. So what? I'm choosing better. I'm doing better. I want better. So you cut off. You no longer serve my purpose. And if that makes me all that, or you feel that much about me, then maybe I am. You have no access to me. All is forgiven, but never forget what a person or anything has put you through. If you're not able to progress in it, it ain't for you. You're not able to grow within it, it ain't for you. It's not fitting you financially, it's not for you. Look on the brighter side. Once you step into that purpose and get it all together, you're going to get that laugh back. You're going to get that smile back. You're going to get that happiness back. You're going to have more peace, more abundance. The opportunity that you're about to reach, oh, baby, you finna flourish. So, when you isolate it, that's only a redirection from God letting you know that the things that you did, the things that you've been through, it only made you stronger. And it's only going to make you better. But you got to know that. You got to receive that. And you got to understand that. You can't rock with these foolish people that ain't got no life, no goals, no ambition. Nothing going with themselves. And just because a person say they got it all together, don't mean they do. Like I said, I'm human. I go through stuff too. So I know everybody else go through stuff. It don't matter what part of the stage you are in life. It's life. Only the strong ones gonna survive at the end of the day. You gotta know that. You gotta believe that. Told you. I've learned to be my own motivation. I learned to be my number one supporter. Because I know ain't nobody gonna have me like me. At the end of the day, I do this by myself. I love being independent. I love having my own. And I'm curating my way and building where I can have everything on my own. My name, solitude. And that's the thing about being celibate, because it allows you to love and see yourself for who you are and to grow closer to the religion that you're spiritually connected to. And it teaches you more morals and value. And you also see the foolishness in people's intention. You know, these days, in today's world, in this generation, Lord help them. I don't know. All I gotta say is continue to live beyond and above your expectations of who you are and who you're becoming. Never limit your ability. Keep your head up. Stay strong. Know that you're a blessed, beautiful, independent, strong, black young queen. And ain't nothing gonna hold you. Because you know why? You're smart. You're wise. You're beautiful. And just like I got this, you got this. So, you ain't gotta take my advice. You ain't gotta listen to me. You know, everybody's entitled to their own opinion, but does it matter? No. Live life. I don't got it all together, but I'm putting it together. I'm growing with the understanding that I need to have for the provision that I am trying to build. Think about it. Love yourself. Treat yourself as a priority. Know your worth. Don't settle for nothing. Continue to grow and have the gratitude that you need to understand what life is all about, to understand who you are as a person, as a human being, understand where you want to go and what you got to do. To have that foundation, to build yourself up, not down. Because if it's just turning you down, you ain't going nowhere. So, it's okay to rock alone. I do it all the time, trust me. It's more sanity, it's less drama, it's peaceful. You feel me? I don't gotta worry about all that extra stuff, because I don't got time. And I am growing within being more patient, but I am a very impatient person. Like, over the years, my temper has went down a little bit more. It's still there though. You feel me? Like, it's still there, I ain't gonna lie. But I have matured a lot. I have grew to understand myself a whole lot more. My self-esteem always been high, so I never really cared what a person had to say or think about me. It might hurt because I might actually cared about that person, but I never really cared. And that's how you gotta move in life. That's the only way you're gonna be able to progress. That's the only way you're gonna know. Don't let them step on your toes and you don't say nothing. You let them know and you fall back. They're gonna be like, oh, you acting different. Nah, I just fell back. You switched up, so I fell back. I started doing my own thing because the energy I was allowing you to have was draining me. It wasn't lifting me. It was bringing me down. It was manipulating me. It was using me. It was misconstrued me. You didn't even see my worth. But I know my worth. So I say deuces. My peace and my sanity is more better than anything. I don't need you. I may want you. Humbly said, respect yourself. Love yourself. That comes with knowing your worth. And just going with life. Think about it. Good morning. Have a blessed day. Peace.